Okay, I'm still in my kitchen. I just got my Vitamix, and so I'm so excited. I'm going to make, even though I just said in my last video that I only made a few minutes ago, that I was going to try to stay away from the nuts and the seeds, I am going to make just a nut-based pate right now. And I'm not eating a lot of heavy nuts. I'm trying to stay away from the packaged stuff and the seed crackers and the Lara bars, just because I can tend to really fill up on that stuff, and so I really am trying to do more salads and green smoothies and just make that the bulk of what's going on. But every now and then, just in the salad, just a little dollop of something, either tahini or like the hummus that I make or something, or this nut pate that I'm about to make. And I get this from Annie Phyo's book. From actually, she's got a video here, and she calls it "Save the Chicks" pate, I think. That's what we call it. I think she says something like that. But anyway, I've got here some cashews that I've been soaking. I kind of knew that the Vitamix was coming, um, which was exciting. And they've been soaking. I soaked it for like 12 hours, and then this morning I changed the water. So it's been soaking for probably 24 hours. So I'm just going to rinse them now. And I know you're supposed to soak at least the brown seeds to get all of the enzyme inhibitors off. But even with the white seeds, it's important, especially if you're trying to cut fat, to get, you want to do that, you want to soak them as well. So there they are, they're beautiful, and so I'm going to put them in. And they're much easier to blend now because they're kind of not soft, but they're definitely not as hard as they were before. So you have to bear with me. I am a very kind of to taste chef. I don't really have like measurements. I've got my coarse sea salt, my little ball that I'm squeezing in there. And so the thing I feel about any of this stuff is that everybody has their different taste. I have a little bit of organic tamari. You could use, I also sometimes use the liquid amino. It's up to you. I just kind of go back and forth with both. And again, it's to taste. They're both pretty good. I'm going to put some garlic. I've got some minced garlic, and I'm running out, so I definitely need to get to the store and get some more of it. You can't have enough of this stuff, I could buy a vat of it, and it's really good. If you're not as lazy as I am, then it's probably best for you to use a garlic, a fresh garlic. But one of the major complaints people have about raw food cooking is that they don't have enough time to do all of this, and it does take time. But if you make like big vats of stuff for fairly big vats. I wouldn't say make a big one and then you have it for a whole week. But like I made a really awesome salsa, and we had it for 3 days, and I kept putting it on salads, and I put it in my son's omelet, and it's just there, and it definitely saves time. I'm gonna put some onion in this. I like onion, and so I have some onion here, and I'm gonna put some green pepper that I chopped up earlier. I also sometimes when I come home from the supermarket, I will just kind of like mince stuff up just to have it around, and so that just will add a little color to it as well. So now the thing that gives it a nice, really rich, beautiful color is turmeric, ground turmeric, and you want to put a fair amount in there. And I think this dish may not actually have enough salt, so I'm going to put a little bit of the liquid aminos. I'm trying to make it as tasty as possible, and I have a lot of different taste buds to deal with. So too much salt is definitely not a good thing, but let's see how it comes out, and we'll try it. So here's my Vitamix, and I'm getting ready to blend. So I don't think that's I don't know. I haven't made it in a blender before. I usually use my food processor, so this is really just an experiment. So you're getting to see, because I don't know how it's going to turn out. So let's find out. so loud. Okay, so I've got a little corner of a piece of some type of lettuce or green that I have, and I'm just gonna try it on here. Oh my god. Oh my god, it's so good. I'm sorry. I am not exaggerating. That is unbelievable. That is freaking good. Alright. Let's stop being nasty and actually plate it. So, what I'm going to do now, if I could show you, move some of this stuff out of the way. Like I said, I have, you know, I work right next to an Asian market. I don't even really know what kind of green this is, but you know how often you don't use that part. I would juice this part and usually throw this out, but I'm going to rinse it off. But what I find is that these make really great little serving things, and you don't have to eat the whole thing, because I mean, the closer you get to the edge, you may not want to eat that, but it's really great to serve with. And so I'm going to put those out, and then I'm going to put a little bit of my Save the Chicks Pate out. And you can use this, like I said, you can use it on a salad, you could use it in a wrap. Would be great with some seaweed wrap. And so there you are, that's Save the Chicks Pate, and that's it. I hope you like it. I know I do. Signing off. Doodles.